headlines, Dominica's Education Minister reports that work on the Goodall Secondary School is progressing satisfactorily. In the Newsom region, school policing units launches in Tobago. Internationally, Stop Russia Now or Putin will expand Ukraine's war wider and deeper, Zelensky tells the UN. The details of these stories and more are coming up next.
Are you worried about how you're going to get to your next destination or important appointment, special event, a new date, but you are stranded? No ride, no bus, nowhere, and look, rain falling. What would you do? Look no further than Carlton Phillip Bonus Rental. Tansa, whatever your destination or translation or transactions, be it personal, business, leisure, pleasure, sightseeing, adventures, weddings, and family vacations, whatever satisfies your personal driving needs in Dominica, think Bonus Rental from Carlton Phillip Fonkole. Top of the line customer service, unbeatable prices, helpful and friendly staff. Renting a bonus vehicle has never been easier. It's all full service. And look, we've got your rental keys already at hand. Carlton Phillips, so prepare for memories that will last a lifetime. So go choose your bonus, get your bonus, rent your bonus, drive your bonus from Carlton Phillips Motor Pool of Fonkole. Now it's your bonus. Go drive safely in your bonus.
You've worked hard to build your dream home. Now it's time to protect it with ICWI's A-Plus Homeowners Policy. From hurricane damage to unexpected losses, we've got you covered with the best homeowners protection in the region. Protect your most valuable asset with coverage for what matters most when it matters the most. ICWI, we know insurance. You know you're protected. ICWI, serving you is all we do. Visit ICWI.com or call 767-440-4294. Visit us on 13 Castle Street in Roseau and on the corner of Harbour Lane and Holland Street, Portsmouth, or any of our agents.
DBS News.
And welcome back. First off, Minister for Education Octavia Alfred is satisfied with the ongoing works at the Goodall Secondary School. The minister led a site visit to the Goodall Secondary School this morning. Alfred says works on specially designed rooms for technical vocational skills training are nearing completion.
This morning we are on the site of the Technical Vocational Training Center of Excellence at Goodwill. We are monitoring how the work is progressing. We are happy that the work is going well. All the structural works are completed on the administrative block, on the classroom block, and on the technical section. Where we are now, we are standing in the auditorium with the capacity to hold 200 people. We are very happy with the quality of the work that we see, which is in line with our motto that we are building back stronger and better with resilience. In this school, we have a classroom block with about 16 rooms. On each block, we have washrooms. We also have access for students with special needs and washroom for students with special needs. We have on each floor an administrator room, so there's always a leader on a floor. And we also have sick bays. On the technical section, we have specially designed room for the skills that will be taught. So we have rooms for robotics, and we have for ICT, for plumbing, for welding, for dressmaking, food preparation. We've seen those are almost completed, and they are built in special ways to accommodate these skills.
The government of Dominica, in partnership with the People's Republic of China, broke ground on September 6, 2023 for the construction of the new secondary school. Upon completion, the school will be designated a Center of Excellence for Technical Vocational Education and Training. The Education Minister says works on the school should be completed by November 2026.
We are happy for the relationship that we have with the People's Republic of China. And on behalf of the government of Dominica, I want to extend my gratitude to the People's Republic of China, because this is just one of the 6 schools that are being built. We have 6 primary schools being built too at the same time as part of the package. We are learning that we will get a complete product by November of 2026. So we are getting ready. it's not just the Ministry of Education that's getting ready. I think Dominica is getting ready, because all we hear about now is about skills education. I am happy that we are moving away from the notion that skills education is for people who are not academically inclined, because that is very nonsensical. You have to be intelligent for you to measure a quarter of a half of an inch, because sometimes that is as precise you have to be for you to get a good finished product. So we are happy that people are understanding that skills are for everyone.
And that was Minister for Education, Octavia Alfred. The secondary school was destroyed by Hurricane Maria. Dominica has signed an air services agreement with Qatar. The agreement was signed by Dominica's Minister for Tourism, Dennis Charles Pemberton, at the 42nd International Civil Aviation Organization Assembly in Montreal, Canada on Tuesday. A statement on Dominica's Ministry of Tourism Facebook page states that this agreement strengthens aviation ties as the country prepares for its new international airport. It adds this agreement will open doors to greater global connectivity and growth. Meanwhile, Dominica will open a new chapter in regional connectivity today when Contour Airlines launches its first non-stop flight from Cyril E. King Airport in St. Thomas to the Douglas Charles Airport. The arrival will be greeted with a water cannon salute and an official welcome ceremony at the VIP lounge of the Douglas Charles Airport. This afternoon's inaugural flight ceremony will be carried live on DBS Radio and its social media platforms at 4:30 p.m. And waste management in Dominica has seen a significant improvement following the acquisition of 2 trucks from the government of Dominica. General Manager of the Dominica Solid Waste Management Corporation, Florian Mitchell, says there have been positive feedback from the members of the public regarding garbage collection in the communities.
Let me start by stating our deepest thanks and gratitude to the Prime Minister and the government of Dominica for having promised to provide equipment necessary for upgrading waste management in the state. We have seen a significant improvement in the current discharge of waste management services. It has increased our fleet stock. Before that, we were primarily dealing with or using tipper trucks, and discharge was not as accurate as I would have liked to see it. But with the inclusion of just those 2 trucks, we have seen a significant improvement in the discharge of the accuracy of waste within the community. So we are growing from strides onto strides. We were supposed to have received a couple more trucks in October, so we are hoping that, as was promised, we should have some additional equipment in October. But for the corporation itself, we are currently repairing 2 of our fleet to be able to help strengthen our collection fleet. But we have seen a steady improvement, and the public attests to that. We were at a public meeting last week in the Layo area, and we were asking the residents how would they rate the improvement with the garbage collection within their community, and most of the answers from 1 to 10, it was between 8 and 9. So we've been having positive review from the public as well as from our crew and from the staff in terms of the actual discharge of collection.
Mitchell says the corporation is working towards addressing some of the challenges which still remains.
But we still have a few gaps, and that is why in the Prime Minister's address he did make mention of using some smaller vehicles. So we're exploring using some tipper trucks to be able to access some of the areas that we have in challenge, how our road networks are. And the trucks that we have, one of them is a bit bigger, so it might be a little challenging to go certain areas in particular communities. So sometimes there's a combination of the big truck, which is a big garbage truck, and a tipper truck. So if you were in the good or Petit Soufriere, Saint-Sauveur area, Fonblé, you'd see the big garbage truck. Then we had a small dumper to go in some of the areas where that truck could not access. So we use a combination of the compactor and the tipper to help ensure the waste within communities are collected.
And that was the General Manager of the Dominica Solid Waste Management Corporation, Florian Mitchell, taking us to the end of this afternoon's National Focus. Up next is news from the region and international.
Husband and wife in bed chatting quietly. Husband asking his wife, "Are you ready?" Wife with a smile on her face said, "Yes, I'm always ready and more than ready." The question is, are you ready? Husband replied, "Ready like Freddy. I'm always prepared." It was Duvanjou, so she asked him, "What time is it, Hussy?" Husband replied, "Time to upgrade." She shouted, "What? On my birthday?" And her smile turned to a serious frown. Don't touch me. Don't you ever touch me again. Husband says, well, I guess you wouldn't get that brand new vehicle from Carlton Phillip as I promised. When she heard those romantic words, her picker stand up, her eyes started to glow, her face light up like dumbling. But she thought she was being dumped on her birthday and being replaced. Then they embraced and hugged and kissed some more. Head straight to Carlton Phillip. She said, look it, honey, that's the ride. The new ride, the favorite color and style. They both hugged and embraced each other. Thanks to Carlton Phillip Motor Pool, phone, telephone, email.
For over 55 years, ICWI has stood strong, protecting homes and properties across the Caribbean. Through every storm, every challenge, we've been tried, tested, and trusted. With a robust reinsurance program, we're built to last and built to be there for you when you need us the most. Choose ICWI Property Insurance. Serving you is all we do. Visit ICWI.com. Call 767-440-4294. Visit us on 13 Castle Street in Roseau and on the corner of Harbor Lane and Holland Street in Portsmouth, or any of our agents.
DBS News.
And welcome back. Now, news from the region. The Trinidad and Tobago Police Service has officially launched its school-oriented policing unit in Tobago, beginning with visits to Mason Hall Secondary and Signal Hill Secondary. The partnership aims to support principals and teachers, strengthen discipline, and create safer learning environments for students. The police presence is intended to provide additional support to principals in addressing student indiscipline through non-lethal and constructive interventions. Discussions also considered extending police support to at least 9 additional primary and secondary schools. Internationally, Ukrainian President Volodymyr Zelensky says Vladimir Putin will keep driving Ukraine war wider and deeper unless he is stopped. Addressing the UN General Assembly, he calls for countries to work together as peace depends on all of us, end quote. Zelensky was speaking after U.S. President Donald Trump shifted his position on the Russia-Ukraine war, saying for the first time that Ukraine could win all of its land back. This brings us to the end of this afternoon's news. Up next is Sports with Gavin Richards.
Easy Max, get your money fast. Join the family. Call and find out now. You want that quick money to meet all of your needs. High speeds and top service. Easy Max family. Qualify for 7.5 or maybe 10,000. 2.0 is 15 grand. Easy Max, yours and mine.
West Coast Cooperative Credit Union presents the Easy Max Family Loans. Easy Max Plus of $7,500. Easy Max Pro of $10,000 and Easy Max 2.0 of $15,000. Yes, contact us today at 449-6556 or 449-9343 or 295-2682. Terms and conditions apply. West Coast Credit Union, your only credible choice for success.
Well, good afternoon. I'm Gavin Richards of the Lunchtime Sports Update. Let's begin with news that the West Indies head coach Darren Sammy is back in Shea Hope to carry over his form from the Republic Bank CPL into the upcoming Test series against India. Well, Hope was the leading run scorer in the CPL, scoring 491 runs at an average of 49. Hope also has an average of 50 in ODI cricket. Well, Sammy believes that if Hope can bring his form from white ball cricket into the Test team, it will help bolster his batting lineup. In some more cricket news, well, Cricket West Indies Senior Talent Identification Manager Jamal Smith says Carey Pear's selection to the West Indies team is warranted. Pear, the left-arm spinner from Trinidad, was the leading wicket-taker in the last Cricket West Indies regional 4-day competition with 41 wickets. He also enjoyed a good CPL with the St. Lucia Kings. Well, Smith says that while Jomel Warrican and Carey Pear are similar bowlers, the conditions in India may suit them both. We'll hear from Jamal Smith and we'll also hear from Darren Sammy at 6:20 tonight. Let's bring you some basketball news this lunchtime as a spot in the playoffs of the DABA Premier League will be up for grabs tonight as the Premier League heads into its final round of matches this week. The Happy 767 Sports Club Dominators will battle the Hilltop Services Trafalgar Prowlers at 9 o'clock tonight. The winner of that game, of course, will advance to the playoffs, securing the number 4 seed. The other game tonight will see the Police Sports Club as they look to put an end to their 11-match losing streak. They will be taking on the Dr. Daru Prischler Sports Club Falcons. That game is set to get underway at 7 o'clock this evening. In some more sports, the Trinidad and Tobago Prime Minister Kamala Persad-Bissessar has announced that Olympic gold medalist and world champion in the sport of javelin, Keyshawn Walcott, has been appointed a sporting ambassador and will also receive $500,000 for his achievements. Well, Walcott won the gold medal during the World Championships in Japan last week. The Prime Minister made the announcement during a ceremony to recognize the country's recent achievements in sports. The silver medalist, Jareem Richards, was also given $250,000 for winning silver in the men's 400-meter event. And the CPL champions, the Trinbago Knight Riders, they were also recognized with Kieran Pollard and Nicholas Puran also being named sporting ambassadors for Trinidad. We'll give you some more details on that story at 6:20. Let's go back to some cricket news as the Point Ridge Thunder Kings, they've secured the top seed heading into the playoff round of the Kalinago Premier League. Well, 4 teams have qualified for the playoffs, which will get underway this weekend. The first eliminator will take place on Saturday. We'll give you some more details on that as well at 6:20. That's your lunchtime sports update. It's time for the Lotto Draw on DBS Radio.
That's 220 more reasons to smile. With Super 6, it's bigger jackpots and more chances to win. Give yourself that chance and become a winner. Purchase your Super 6 tickets today.
Great news from the Dominica National Lottery. You can play Super 6 combo bets to increase your chances at winning the Super 6 jackpot. Here's how. The combo 5 betting option costs $69. The player has a choice of any 5 numbers, and if the player's numbers match 5 of the 6 numbers, the player wins the jackpot. Maybe you prefer combo 7 costing $21. Players have a choice of 7 numbers, and if the player matches any 6 numbers out of the 7, the player wins the jackpot. How about combo 8? This option costs $84. Players select 8 numbers, and if the player matches any 6 out of the 8 numbers, the player wins the jackpot. All numbers chosen should be from the range of 1 to 28. Play combo bets. Remember, with Super 6, there are bigger jackpots and more chances to win.
Only 5 numbers stand between you and a jackpot starting at $10,000. Are your numbers ready? Match 5.
Look, yours. It's not just a game. It's our game. Dominica's very own jackpot. Match 5.
Turn $2 into $2,000 when you play 4. Choose any 4 numbers from 1 to 22. Match all 4 numbers and you win $2,000. Match 3 numbers and you win $40. If there is a jackpot winner, then match 3 and you win $20. Match 2 gives you $4. You can be a grand winner every day when you play 4. Tickets cost $2 and are available from all lottery agents. Dominica National Lottery, everything is possible.
A pleasant good afternoon to everyone and welcome back to the Midday Draw. It's the 24th of September 2025 and I am your hostess, Mia Francis. It's now time for some grand winnings with Play 4. All the best, everyone. The first number is 14. Your second number is 21. The third number is 1. And your fourth lucky number is 13. Let's recap. Your Play 4 winning numbers are 14, 21, 1, and 13. Play 4. Grand winners every day. Stay tuned for Big 4 with Multi-X.
New game in town. Get ready to match 5 and you can win 10K. Let's go. just $2. Match 5 numbers from 1 to 29 to win. Draws every Wednesday and Saturday at 9 p.m. It's easy, fun, and local. Match 5, your local jackpot game. Dominican National Lottery.
And we are back. Let's now win some cash with Big 4. Good luck, everyone. And your lucky numbers for Big 4 are 4, 5, 6, and 0. Let's now reveal that multi-X ball. The multi-X ball selected is 2X. Let's recap. Your Big 4 lucky numbers are 4, 5, 6, and 0. The multi-X ball drawn is 2X. Big 4, it's really an easy score. Stay tuned for Pick 2 with multi-X.
5 chances, 2 draws a week. Endless excitement. This is not just a game, it's your game. Match 5.
Thank you so much for staying tuned, guys. Let's now pick 2 and play to win. Happy winnings! Your 2 winning numbers for Pick 2 this afternoon are 3 and 0. The multi-X ball drawn is FP. To recap, your Pick 2 winning numbers this afternoon are 3 and back to you. And your 3 lucky numbers for one-off are 3, 4, and 3. To recap, your one-off lucky numbers are 3, 4, and 3. One-off, win anyway. Up next is Daddy 3 with multi-X.
New game in town. Get ready to match 5 and you can win 10K. Let's go. Play with just $2. Match 5 numbers from 1 to 29 to win. Draws every Wednesday and Saturday at 9 p.m. It's easy, fun, and local. Match 5, your local jackpot game. Dominican National Lottery.
And we are back. Don't forget to purchase your Match 5 tickets. The jackpot